What do you think of when you hear the word pain? Today, most people think about the physical pain that's brought upon somebody. We should actually be thinking about verbal, physical, and mental pain, the three most important forms of abuse in our lives today, and we have to find a solution to help stop it. Abuse is an epidemic amongst modern society. All of us have had something happen in our lives, and it has taken a toll on us, whether it was physical, mental, or verbal. Today, I'm going to be telling you about the three main types of abuse, which are verbal, physical, and sexual abuse, the Arm Yourself with Knowledge plan, and the visual effects on the provided solution. Let's get started with some heavy-hitting facts about abuse. Abuse is a generally horrible aspect of communication that is all too common in today's society. Whether being verbal abuse or physical abuse, both are obviously horrifying aspects of life that I know we all wish was not existent. Examples of such activity is a crucial point to understanding the ultimate topic at hand. The effects of verbal abuse are needed to describe the problem and the reason why this point is an issue to begin with. According to Child and Family Social Work, published on July 27, 2018, it states that using data from a national youth survey in Norway, the study aims to contribute research evidence and theoretical understanding of the relationship among young people. We explore the distinctions between suicidal ideation and different kinds of self-harming behavior, concerning how they relate to different abusive experience, both non-physical, physical, and sexual, and how they relate to circumstances in the various contexts where they take place. They also explore whether the age at which abuse occurs and the type of abuse has an impact on suicidal ideation or self-harm. The statement inquires about suicidal and self-harm activity related to adolescents that have experienced one or more types of impactful abuses. They studied multiple aspects of self-harm and suicidal ideation to figure out distinctive differences between three types of abuse: physical, verbal, and sexual. This problem, moreover, involves adolescents to young adults. This is important because the audience should be educated properly on the extent of the issue of the three main types of abuse. So a potential solution that may or may not be successful with ending abuse is arming yourself with knowledge. So according to Sally White, giving a name which you are facing can lessen the power to your abuser. When you know you are being baited or recognize the senseless blaming for what it is, you are more able to control your own reactions to the situation. Read up online about verbal abuse and arm yourself with knowledge. Everyone should be properly educated on what each type of abuse is and how it can truly affect someone's life and how it can affect others around them. Also, knowing ways to prevent abuse can be helpful for the most part also. The solution would be like a crash course taught to late junior high level students to college students, since that is where the brunt of the bunch that experience abuse are located. Also, adolescents and young adults have more confidence in their words and thoughts, so they could easily spread more knowledge needed to the point where they can be the abuse crash course followers, as how Jesus and his disciples were, if you will. The expected benefits of the presumed solution are that adolescents would be well educated enough to know how to detect all forms of abuse and potentially spread awareness to those who are not properly educated on this issue. Now visualize this. Imagine that this is a crash course set into place, and let's give a statistic: about 90% of adolescents and young adults are educated on the effects and examples of all types of abuse. Imagine the amount of lives that will be saved by the little anti-abuse disciples spreading the word of justice towards such a tragic issue and how someone plagued today's society. Practically, this outcome is definitely possible. However, realistically in today's society, the difficulty of getting a thing such as an anti-abuse crash course would be difficult to persuade modern leaders into actually putting into effect, considering how stubborn everyone can be in today's society. The effects of physical and mental abuse cause adolescents and young adults to coincide with suicidal ideation and self-harm. Statistics prove this statement from countless research projects on abuse relations to suicide numbers and mental health instability cases. There must be a stop to the madness of ending our lives over someone that we can fight to ultimately prevent it all in all. Do we really need lives to constantly being taken for the mental health to worsen and worsen until we cannot take any more of the madness? When you leave today, think about someone you know or even yourself and ask, have I experienced this horrific tragedy? If you or someone you know have been has experienced abuse, go educate yourself or them about what can potentially be done to stop it. Educate yourself, educate others, evaluate options and solutions, and take action. This is how we can stop abuse. Thank you.